might simply wonder, what is the meaning of rock cycle and how does it work? Well, in this video, I'm going to explain to you what is the meaning of rock cycle and its dimensional relationship with plate tectonics. So first of all, what is the meaning of rock cycle? The rock cycle is the process that describes the gradual transformation between the three main types of rocks, which are sedimentary, metamorphic, and igneous. Before I explain about the rock cycle, I'm going to explain to you what is the meaning of the three main types of rocks in rock cycle. First, there is this igneous rocks, formed when magma cools and crystallizes, either at volcanoes on the surface of the earth or while the melted rock is still inside the crust. Second is the sedimentary rocks, which are formed by sediment and cementation from pre-existing rocks or pieces of once living organisms that happens on or near the Earth's surface through sedimentation process. Third is the metamorphic rocks, which are formed under the condition of heat and pressure. The rock does not melt, but its structure is altered. Metamorphic rocks can be formed from igneous or sedimentary rocks. Now, we hop on the steps of the rock cycle. First is magma. Deep within the earth, temperature can get hot enough to create magma. As magma cools, crystals grows, forming an igneous rock. Then these igneous rocks are destroyed by exogenic forces to break larger rocks into sediments. Next, the rock particles sink and become a layer of sediment. Often the sediments build up and form small accumulations, which over time and pressure turn into sedimentary rock. Next, the rock will undergo a process of changes in temperature, pressure, and presence of other elements to form metamorphic rocks. Lastly, these metamorphic rocks will return to magma when the balance of temperature and pressure is disturbed. The relationship between the rock cycle and plate tectonics. All the igneous rocks, which are the basis of the rock cycle, are formed by the plate tectonics. Basaltic igneous rocks are extruded at mid-ocean ridges caused by divergent boundaries. Granite igneous rocks are extruded at volcanoes caused by hotspots and convergent plane boundaries like subduction zones. The layers of sedimentary rocks are generally recycled by plate tectonics. The igneous rocks are eroded and turned into sedimentary rocks. The deep ocean sediments are turned back into igneous rocks where they are pushed back into the mantle at subduction zones. These movement from igneous to sedimentary back to igneous is a major part of the rock cycle. The movement of metamorphic rocks in the rock cycle is also driven by plate tectonics. The heat from the mantle that fuels plate tectonics causes both igneous and sedimentary rocks to be turned into metamorphic rocks. The metamorphic rocks can be eroded into sedimentary rocks, are remelted back into igneous rocks. The rock cycle process begins with magma, which then undergo a cooling process so that form igneous rocks. These igneous rocks experience destruction by exogenic force to form sedimentary rock. From these two stones will undergo a metamorphosis process that form metamorphic rocks. Now we finally on our last page of this presentation. Thank you so much for watching this video.